Hi, this is a demo video for Sarthi. Global trade disruption does not only delay cargo, it creates cost risk, compliance risk, and decision chaos. Sarthi helps operators detect disruption early, evaluate alternatives quickly, and also act with confidence. Now let us see this through a live scenario. This is Sarthi's live command center where route intelligence, AI reasoning, risk analysis, and operator approval come together in a single workflow. Now we are monitoring a shipment moving from JNPT in India to Rotterdam. Sarthi is tracking live corridor conditions in real time and keeping the full decision process inside one single mission record. Now here we can click on the crisis situation and activate a Red Sea crisis. So once this is activated, this is the kind of geopolitical shock that can turn the shortest route into the riskiest route very quickly. Sarthi does not just stop at detection. It compares route choices using ETA, cost, emissions, and risk. Here, the operators can immediately see the trade-off between speed, resilience, and with one of the recommended action, which is the route, is clearly being surfaced by the AI agent. Now we have the agent panel where you can run Sentinel. This tab shows the specialist agents behind the recommendation. Market Sentinel detects disruption risk early by monitoring geopolitical, maritime, and corridor signals. Risk Hedger measures the financial exposure created by that disruption. Together, they help Sarthi move from signal detection to financially informed decision and action. Now, the next panel we have after this is the AI panel. Now, after the specialist agents do their work, the AI panel shows how Sarthi reasons across route risk, delay, cost, and financial exposure. You can see this in the reasoning tab as well. As you can see, these are all the reasoning that Sarthi has done, and it also tells you the exact sources from which it gets this as well. All of them have a linked source from which the reasoning has happened. After this comes the debate agent. Now, once the reasoning has been done across sources, what this does is it debates its own decision before coming to a final decision. And after that, this is the final decision. And before this, it requires human approval, which is being approved by the operator. So what this does is, this gives team visibility into exactly how the recommendation was formed, challenged, and finalized, instead of it all being a total black box. So once the execution is completed, it shows the total time, the steps completed, and also the risk score, how much it changed, and the estimated savings as well. Once that decision flow is clear, we can inspect the event trail behind it as well. Sarthi records the entire system log, and everything is logged over here, from early warning to route evaluation to approval state. Also have a risk monitor which rises as the corridor destabilizes and then falling once the Sarthi identifies a safer operational route as well. Now the next layer we have is the risk layer. The risk layer adds another intelligent surface, helping operators understand the severity and character of the disruption. Now the next layer we have is the comply layer. Now let us go and see what this does. So the compliance layer checks whether the recommended action is actually executable before release or not. So right now I'll run a compliance analysis. It gives you the exact document gaps the operator would need to clear the compliance. Here Sarthi gives the route a compliance score of 82 with missing 2 documents and 5 documents already on the file. For this reroute, the key blockers are war risk endorsement, which is marked as very high priority, and revised bill of lading, which is marked as medium priority. At the same time, Sarthi also confirms that the core shipment stack already available, including the certificate of origin, commercial invoice, vessel registry, and P&I cover. Now we also have one more feature, which is a 3D and a 2D map, where the teams can switch between 3D or 2D depending on whether they want operational mapping or a global spatial view without leaving the mission control. Now finally, we have a Sarthi chatbot, which you can activate by Command K or just by clicking on that icon. Operators can ask explanation in natural language. Instead of clicking a canned action, I can type in a real question, like let us say this, and get a summary based on route, logs, risk, state, and recommendation. Let us see this in action. So as you can see, this answer was generated. So this was Sarthi, and I hope you liked it.